All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Warren with unashamedofjesus.org. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And I just want to talk to you about the miracle at Hershey Park. And so, some of you may know or may not know, I am from Northeast Pennsylvania, and me and my family are season pass holders at Hershey Park. You may have seen us if you are a Hershey pass holder there. If you go to Hershey Park, typically I wear this shirt because I get a lot of conversational message, and maybe I've had a conversation with you. So anyway, yesterday, as I'm recording this video on a Saturday, me and my family were at the park, and we actually witnessed this event that happened that is going viral on the internet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, as you can see, what I searched in the box there, Hershey Park boy on monorail, and I'm going to walk you through the events that happened here because this was a miracle. And so let me share my screen and we'll talk about it. Um, okay, let me get rid of that. So let's play this, and I just want to. This is obviously just a short, and let's talk about what's happening. So just to give you some background here, now what's going on. So the monorail system here, as you can see, here is the track at Hershey Park, has been broken since July. I believe it got hit by lightning. Which, as this was happening, I was coming down this hill. This is the view I was seeing right here. Is this the boy walking on a monorail train, the track, which is something you never expect to see in the world. And it was shocking. And my oldest son started yelling about the boy being up there, and then they gathered a crowd very quickly. So all of this happened very quickly, and it was almost like surreal, seeing it happen in life. So I looked it up. This monorail track, in some parts, is 50 to 60 feet above in the air. I'm not exactly sure how tall it is at this particular point. So the little boy got away. Some believe that he was autistic. He was just walking around on this track. Like I said, the ride has been broken, but apparently they didn't barricade the ride good enough, and he was able to get on. And so this is where everybody starts seeing this little boy, just walking on this track, elevated in the sky, and everybody's freaking out because nobody really knows what to do. So let's just continue here. So one thing I want to point out here, and I want to give a shout out to John Sampson, was believed to be the man who saved the boy. And as you see here, right here, there's an ice cream stand here, and this is really the only structure that is within reach of the track. And his quick thinking, he climbed up on the top of this building to grab the boy, as you're going to see here. Let's continue on and see here. So the more the people are yelling at him, the more confused he's getting, and he starts going the other direction. And some points it seemed like he was going to jump, and so that's why this became very concerning, very immediate. So hopefully you can see. There he is. So you can see over here. This is the man, John Sampson. He actually climbed on top of this building and got on the roof and was able to approach the boy, which he did this like very quickly, and extremely difficult to climb on top of this building. The fact that he was able to do that was absolutely amazing. So as you see, everyone's starting to begin to go towards John. You can see him; he's on top of the roof here, and now he's calling the boy over, and then the boy is not coming. So you're going to see him pull himself up onto the railroad track, the train track, which is not an easy thing to do either. he actually jumped for the money.
Yes!
And then he was able
Oh
to
my
get
God.
him. So there was a pretty amazing thing. This all happened very quickly, and so this was definitely a miracle, because there's a lot of scenarios that could have went very wrong and very quickly in this, and for all this to play out the way it did, had to have God's hand in it, because until the boy got to where he was, the station is probably about 200 feet away, but apparently he was there for like 20 minutes, unsupervised. And so in the station over there, there is no safety measures there either. So he could have easily fell over there, and nobody really would have ever known about it, apparently, because he was over there for quite a while and wasn't, notified by security. Obviously, didn't pick it up on the cameras for whatever reason. And this is one of those situations that is, I don't think anyone ever is prepared for to happen. But it did happen. So I just wanted to share that miracle that God did that day. The boy was, brought down safely. He was reunited with his family, and everything worked out that way. Of course, the internet is going to be the internet, and there's going to be a million opinions about everything that happened. But the bottom line is that it was a miracle by God that the boy is saved, and we're thankful for John Sampson and the other men who jumped into action there, and you know, right place at the right time. So let me know if you were there, or what your thoughts are. And for if you like more content, you check out my website unashamedofjesus.org. And until next time, God bless.